Pioneer Village is a permanent collection of authentic homes and structures that stood in Osceola County throughout the 1800s. Please come down to Pioneer Village for a great place to visit with a great sense of history. The Lanier home is one of these historical structures. Built by the Lanier family in 1889, it is an example of the Florida Cracker architectural style. This style of home was designed to provide shade from the sun and is often recognized and defined by the center breezeway that created natural air conditioning throughout the home. Through the preservation of this home, it's clear that the Lanier family was and still is living history for Osceola County. This land also holds authentic outbuildings such as barns for livestock and crops, chicken coops for chickens and roosters, and outhouses for the settlers. Purchased from the Fell & Davidson Development Group and remodeled by the family to fit their needs, the Cadman home boasts the luxuries of surface siding and framing, as well as natural hard oil finish. In their spare time, the Cadmans, socialites as they were, used this beautiful and spacious home to throw parties for their neighbors. The premises also housed the bachelor's quarters, which were designed to supply sleeping space for the Cadman boys. Many of the features of the sleeping quarters are consistent with the houses and kitchens of that time. Pioneer's dedication to citrus cultivation grew in the South due to the expansion of railroads. In this citrus packing house, you can examine the fruit sorter that was used to sort and pack oranges during the first citrus boom. The Cadman citrus operation was a great part of the citrus industry in Florida. The Tyson House, built in 1892, was home to James C. Tyson, his wife Victoria, and their 11 children. At one point, this one-room house was home to 11 family members at once, the true example of a close-knit family. The sweet history of sugarcane grinding in Southern Floridian culture began here. Sugarcane was cut, stripped, and placed into a roller mill to extract the juices that were used as sweeteners for coffee or tea. Before the settlers were the Seminoles, an indigenous tribe that inhabited land in Florida before the pioneers arrived. After several failed attempts at removal and a final war in 1858, a few hundred Seminole Indians remained in an isolated area of Florida. Their dwellings, also known as chickees, were open round log wooded frames with thatched gabled roofs. They were built watertight and resistant to violent winds. The term cracker originates from the sound of the whip that the cowboy cracked while herding cattle. The cow camps were a place where these cowboys stopped to gather and care for their cattle while they migrated south looking for new pastures. Cow herds could range up to 50,000 in size, and these camps were needed due to the open pasture where the cattle roamed free. So come on down and visit Pioneer Village at Shingle Creek. We look forward to seeing you.